Welcome back to JP Roofing Fan Nation. So let's hit the road to meet some out-of-towners who bleed black and gold.
Starting with Angel Martinez from Rochester, New York. If he ever invites you over to watch a Steelers game, it's a must. You gotta go. Angel, thanks for joining us. I want to say this right now. This is the best fan cave I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
35 years of collecting and counting, and I'm not slowing down. In the early 80s, I was around 5, 6 years old watching a game with my father. It was the Cleveland Browns, and they beat us up pretty bad. And just like, Pop, what are we doing? Is this the team we're going to root for? It's about loyalty. My father has always preached that, and you know, he's a firm believer, stick with something. So it was instant connection with me and my father.
Well, you really stuck with it. I mean, look at that room behind you. You got amazing, amazing work in there.
Did you have a design in mind? Or, I mean, because this is a pretty elaborate space.
It's not really a big room, so I had to make up for what I lose in space with having a little thought process behind things as far as where to place the shelves or the game worn or the terrible towel wall. I wanted that something to really stand out, and I think that wall does it for me. Everything's pretty much autographed down here. I have a couple Super Bowl trophies that are autographed by Hines, the Bus, and Jack Ham. I have a full-size speed helmet. It has pretty much every living Hall of Famer on it of the Steelers. I have 2 Three Rivers seat backs. I have one with Dick LeBeau and anybody who he has coached. Lawrence Timmons and James Ferrier and Greg Lloyd is my absolute favorite. I met Greg Lloyd a dozen of times, and he signed a jersey for me to my #1 fan, to Angel. So that's one of my favorites because he plays football the way it should be played, blue-collar Pittsburgh way. We didn't grow up where we had a lot of money, and my father used to tell me every year, listen, we're going to get to a game, we're going to get to a game. And it got to a point, I was like, you know what? Listen, I'm going to take you and Mom to your guys' first Steelers game in Pittsburgh. He didn't lose a smile the whole time, the whole trip. He was just so happy, he was smiling ear to ear, and just to know, like, this is where it all came from, was him, and to put a smile on his face, you know, it meant the world to me and still does to this day. That's more important than anything in this room, for sure.